It's our final segment of Upper Michigan Today, live at the Alger County Heritage Center here in Munising. Of course, we couldn't show you everything that's inside of this museum. We couldn't possibly talk about all of the history in just an hour-long show, so you will just have to visit during open hours. That's Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 4. And I know the two of you and a network of other board members, volunteers, historians are working to bring more history to light, restore some historical artifacts, restore actual buildings, living pieces of history in the community. Mary Jo, if somebody at home is watching and they want to get involved in this, with this center and its mission, what are some of the opportunities available to them, and what's the best way?
Oh, there's opportunities in every area. We could use somebody to help staff the location. We could use people for history to go out and do our oral histories. We're falling back on that. We could use them to help with the displays, help accession. We'd love to teach people how to accession, because you have to, you know, send deeds of gift. You have to put them into our Past Perfect program. We have to number every single piece. So we really need volunteers. And all they have to do is call the center, 387-4308, and, you know, we're just really looking for more volunteers. We could use more board members if you'd like to be in the board to help us oversee, or a grant writer. We could really use a grant writer for future endeavors, you know, large ones that we have coming up. So, yeah, almost every area.
Almost every area. I mean, it takes a lot to keep the history alive.
It really does.
Yeah. How do you, are there any upcoming events you guys are having at the Heritage Center?
Well, I've been trying to get, you know, we used to always have speakers come in. We have Christmas open houses. I just haven't been able to do it because I've had to be behind the desk, and that we've had the big acquisition and that. So, but we're going to have more people. We have like 4 or 5 lined up that said they would come do a book signing. You know, Jack Dale's really good about coming down and doing a program, and so we're going to have them come in. We want to get back to our picnics. You know, we fell behind on that, so we really want to get back to our picnics. We do have a live, or a blacksmither to do live demonstrations for us. He said he'll start as soon as he can, now that we got that cleaned out and all set for him. So, you know, we just, lots of stuff. And if anybody has a craft they'd like to come down and you know, do a little program here, we would love to have you come join us. You know, it'd be wonderful.
How important is it for youth in the area to come here to the Heritage Center to really learn about the history of where they're growing up at?
It's very important, because at some point what they're doing is going to become history, and they want to make sure that what they do today is shown later on, you know, because a lot of youth are a lot more active. They do a lot of things, and, you know, it's important to remember that, and we want to make sure we get it together and get it in here so that nobody forgets them.
One of the things that we talked about at the beginning was, what projects do we have in mind? And we said we would tell you, and it's one that we've had in mind for many, many years, and that would be in town. There is still the Indian Methodist Church, and it was turned into a house and moved into Munising from Indiantown. And we would love to be able to get it here on the grounds.
What would it take to make that possible?
Money.
A village.
And a village.
Money in a village.
We need, you know, just a grant writer, number one. We need a, you know, the historic architects that can move it to, you know, we'll need everybody involved to move it here. So lots and lots of help.
Well, it's quite possible that the village is out there right now in all of you. So if you're able to assist in any way, you should definitely give these two ladies a call. That's all the time we have for here this morning on Upper Michigan Today. I will share all of the details to volunteer opportunities and more to our website, uppermichigansource.com. But for now, thanks for hanging out with us, Upper Michigan. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.